everybody, Dean Rubino here with Windows Central, and look what we got here. It is the Microsoft Xbox One X. Now this is the Reviewers Edition, which is why it comes in this really cool packaging, and I want to show you guys that. But before we get started, let me explain the video quality here. Not going to be as good as our normal stuff. That's because Mark Wim, our videographer, is out on assignment, so I'm doing this all by myself, and I'm not very good, but that's okay. It's just an unboxing. Our full review will be really awesome as usual. Let me show you what we get here in the box. Now, underneath all this is the standard retail version of the Xbox One, so you'll want to pay attention to that. So this is just a cool reviewer's guide. It explains everything what the Xbox One X does and what makes it so awesome. Don't forget, a lot of tech sites will be reviewing this, and they may not be that familiar with what the One X is. Of course, you probably do. So I'll probably share some of this on my Instagram at Daniel_Rubino in case you're interested. But really excellent presentation here. Don't forget, the Surface team is now doing the Xbox hardware as well, and that's what you're seeing. Let me show you what this stuff is also for reviewers. I can't show you all these, but what this is here are cards for games, and these have a free code underneath them, and so reviewers can try out around, I believe, 20 different titles on Xbox to get the full experience, so that should be neat. The good news for you guys is I own a lot of those games, so we'll be giving away a bunch of those codes to Jez Corden either on Twitter or Windows Central or at mixer.com/Windows Central, so pay attention to that. We also get a free Planet Earth 2 4K Ultra HD. Now, again, I should say this is for reviewers. If you just buy the Xbox One X, you don't get this, unfortunately, but that's so we can try out and see what 4K HDR is like. If you own an Xbox One S, you could already do this, of course, but this is a cool feature since you get a Blu-ray player with the One X. And over here, we get some other stuff like Xbox Live Gold. Again, I'll probably be giving away some codes there as well, so pay attention to Windows Central. Now let's take a look at the box itself. All right, let's get to the good stuff. It is the actual Xbox One X retail box, so there it all is. It's a standard cardboard box, folks, nothing too fancy, but this is what you'll be get if you already ordered yours. We'll have to take a look at the Project Scorpio version to see if that one's any different, but opening it up here, you're going to get your sample of Xbox Live Gold and Game Pass, so I believe it's a 30-day trial, so you can give that a go. We'll probably give those codes out as well because we don't need them. Just some other information, but kind of a cool way to give you the info for the Xbox. Let's pull out this thing here. I'm going to guarantee this you probably going to be wires. Yes, there is the wall plug. Now, just like the Xbox One S, the power brick is built into the device itself, so this is all you'll need to actually plug into the Xbox, which I absolutely love because power bricks are never fun. Opening up this side here, you do get an HDMI cable. It is not fancy gold. Don't go buy $20 HDMI cables unless you just have money to spare, I guess, but pretty much HDMI is all the same. But if you disagree with that, let me know in comments because I'm sure some of you have an opinion. And finally, you get the controller. There is nothing unique about this controller except it should say, does it say anything special? No, it doesn't really say anything special. So the Project Scorpio one should say day one or have a little logo over here, which would be kind of neat. But this is pretty much your standard Xbox One S controller. It is wireless. It should have Bluetooth on board, I believe, as well. They did improve the hardware, obviously, slightly, and you get batteries there, too. So very cool stuff. And now let's finally pull out the One X itself and see how big or small it is. It is well packed as usual, and this is my favorite part. They got the nice packing on here. I'm surprised I didn't use the plastic, but... And there we are, the full Xbox One X. So hopefully you've seen some photos of this on Windows Central before. We got a bunch of them. I don't know, a lot of people like the look of it. I don't have a strong opinion. I think it looks nice, but there's not much to say about it either. It's just kind of a black box. So obviously a change from the Xbox One S, which came in whites. Be curious if they, Microsoft, they'll of course release special editions of this over time. But over here you do have your Blu-ray player built in. There's your IR sensor and then your pairing button. Oh, sorry, that's your pairing button. Of course, a USB in the front, which is super convenient. Coming around to the back, there is that plug. So again, no power brick. And then you have your HDMI in and out. So your pass-through, you can run your cable through this if you want. You get two more USB, which is really nice. You'll want to use an external drive, possibly. IR out if you want to add for your remote control. There's your optical audio, we'll just call it that. I'm just going to skip over the SPDIF. And an Ethernet jack, of course. And if you don't have Ethernet, this does have Wi-Fi built in. Other than that, that's pretty much it, folks. It is a 4K gaming beast. We'll be doing our full review in the coming weeks. or I should say week. I don't want to give you guys the exact date, but it'll be on before it goes sale. So make sure you pay attention to Windows Central and follow Jez Corden on Twitter. He'll be doing a lot of content around this, as the whole site will be. So we're very excited. Thanks for watching. Take care, everybody.